Thank you, Ria. It's good to be here again this morning, and good morning, Nigeria.
Welcome to a beautiful Tuesday morning. And to us here, it's a good way to begin Tuesday morning. And let's give our viewers what they've been looking forward to. The guest is seated, and I think it's a rich menu this day.
Indeed.
All right. Welcome to FCT Brief. Now, your morning show that brings you top political and economic conversations shaping Nigeria's capital and beyond. We are glad to have you join us as we take a deep dive into the unfolding political landscape ahead of the 2027 general elections. As the countdown begins, Nigeria's opposition parties appear to be struggling for relevance, direction, and cohesion. Internal wrangling, leadership tussle, and defections continue to weaken their structures, raising serious questions about their ability to challenge the ruling party effectively at the polls. The signs are clear: factional crisis within the People's Democratic Party (PDP), dwindling unity among emerging political blocs, and the apparent weakening of the ideological cohesion have left many wondering if the opposition still has the structure and strategy to challenge the ruling APC effectively in 2027.
Political observers say the survival of opposition politics in Nigeria will depend largely on unity of purpose, strategic alliances, and a clear ideological vision capable of inspiring the electorate. But the big question remains, can the opposition reinvent itself in time to mount a formidable challenge in 2027? Joining us live in the studio to unpack this issue is Segun Showunmi. He is the convener of The Alternative, and he'll be sharing his insights on the internal dynamics of opposition politics and what must change before 2027. Stay with us as this promises to be an engaging conversation. It's good to have you this morning on our program.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Very well.
Very well. Well, let's start with your party. There's sort of a brewing, will I say, trouble within your party, and that's because of the November 15 convention, which is already facing lawsuits and allegation of forged signatures. Can your party genuinely reinvent itself and reclaim credibility before 2027?
Yes, they can.
Okay, how?
Okay. First things first, you must understand that it's either you have a garrison where people don't have opinions, they don't quarrel, they don't scheme, they just obey, or you have a political party where people of diverse coloration, attitude, character, innuendos, educational background, the whole country come in and struggle for politics. If that freedom exists in any organization, the chances are that you will hear some noise. But one thing I would say is that I am a little bit worried for PDP, in the sense that typically what you have, even though we do the struggle a lot, typically what you have is there's a struggle, but the struggle is not driven by anything that resembles enmity between the sides. So they are okay, I want to win, you want to win. That's still okay. But you see, it's tilting to a point where it's as if the gloves are off. They're accusing themselves of forgery. They're making all sorts of comments. There's a deliberate attempt not to understand each other, but to win alone. If they continue in that trajectory, of course, they will be in the courts for a long time. It's already impacting the back end, in the sense that why should the followers not be tired and wondering when is the crisis going to be over? It's impacting their governors. Contrary to what people think, no sensible governor will not be worried if he has elections to do or he has other things to do with it. Will not be worried that, okay, when is this going to stop? Let's accept that you had this challenge before 2023. You're 2 years down the line, you're seeing what's happening to our rivals, and you're still on this. So it's a catch-22 situation. But the reason why I said they will get their act together is that PDP is a party where you just say it's over, and then the next thing you say that it's not over. Chief Obasanjo, who should have been the one that is carrying the alter ego of the party, being the first person to use them for, he tore his card. The party's here. Atiku Abubakar, who was the first vice president, left and came left. The party's here. So Jonathan, who was the one that won the party ticket last and ran the government, he sat out for like 10 years. The party's here. There is something organic about the PDP that makes it difficult to become extinct. They may not win. But I have always said to parties, including the PDP, including even the APC, you must know that ultimately it's the citizens in the country that will determine whether you win an election or not. Therefore, your members, not even all of your members, the 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people that are insisting that they are leading political parties, they must never take their eyes off that. For what is the point in winning 100% of zero? So I think that basically what the PDP must do, if they know what is good for them, is recognize the fact that the election season has commenced. You have a new INEC chairman now, congratulations to him. The attitude of the play space will determine how people will react to you.
Okay.